The wine ran out. That can preach by itself. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, they have no wine. I'm going to say it again. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, they have no wine. If you're not too mean, look at somebody and say, live long enough. Some stuff gonna run out. But long as you got Jesus, you don't need nobody else. You may be seated. You may be seated. Yes. John 2:3, when the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, they have no wine. I'm gonna make a statement that I pray 3 of you can receive and will back me up when I say, every now and again, stuff run out. Life has a way of just running out. Money runs out. Strength runs out. Patience runs out. Peace runs out. Options run out. All my creatives, ideas run out. And if you live long enough, you will eventually face a moment where what you brought to the situation is no longer enough. That is exactly where we find ourselves in today's text. We are at a wedding celebration that has turned into a crisis. Not because something bad happened, but because something ran out. And the truth is, many of us don't fall apart because of tragedy. We fall apart because of depletion. Many of us don't fall apart because of tragedy. We fall apart because of depletion. This text teaches us a powerful lesson. What is it, PMJ? When stuff run out, God don't. As we tiptoe into the corridors of today's text, we find ourselves situated in John chapter 2. It is in John chapter 2, verses 1 through 2, that it says, on the third day, and that's enough to tear the whole church up right there. On the third day, grandmama want to have church right there. On the third day, now let me pause and parenthetically digress. Some translations say the third day. Some scholars believe the next day. What are we led to believe? That instead of claiming the third day, instead of claiming the next day, most scholars just say soon after the wedding. In the Cana of Galilee, the mother of Jesus was there. Verse 2, and both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding. The context is crucial right here. The context of this story is a wedding celebration which Jesus' mother had interest in. Now, there is theological debates taking place in this text. What are the theological debates, PMJ? It's the importance that God allowed Jesus to perform his first miracle at a wedding. This is crazy now. And because of this, we have sociological issues. This is a social problem. They ain't got no wine at a party. We have theological issues because up until this point, Jesus is presumed to be the Son of God, but he has done no miracles. So do we know you, Christ, if you ain't did nothing yet? So we got sociological issues. We got theological issues, but you don't care about none of that. I see tea in the text. What's the tea? What's the mess? What's the drama in the text, Pastor Mike? Look at verse 3, it's on the screen. When the wine ran out. In the culture, that might not be important to you, but in that culture, running out of wine was more embarrassing than anything. This is a social disaster. Hear your pastor when I say this. The wine was more cleaner than the water. They would drink wine on the regular basis in biblical times. So to have an event, to have a party and not have no wine is the most embarrassing thing you can do. 3 of y'all sitting like, oh, we would have never been embarrassed at my house. You can look at the top of my refrigerator and tell we're gonna party all night. Can I get a what from 3 of y'all? Don't say what, don't accept that. The wine ran out. The celebration was supposed to continue. Let me give you some more context. Weddings now last about 2 hours? That wedding may be an hour, hour and a half. The reception lasts all night. In biblical days, the wedding lasted almost for a week. You got married on a Saturday and would party all week. This is crazy. The celebration was supposed to continue, but the supply was gone. and I want to ask you a question, but I'm scared you're going to be faking in the witness protection program. But 3 of y'all may be honest to me. Have you ever been in a place in your life where stuff ran out? Am I preaching to anybody? Have you been in a place in your life where you still have responsibilities, but your strength is gone? You still have expectations, but your energy is gone. You have people depending on you, but the answers are gone. So the first thing, are you ready to take really good notes? The first thing that literally leaps out of the text is, put this in your phone, your notes in the comments, the burden of awareness. Michael, the burden of awareness. Pastor Mike, that is so oxymoronic. If I'm aware, why is it a burden? I'll tell you why. The burden of awareness is when you know something is wrong that everyone else hasn't noticed yet. The burden of awareness is when you know something is wrong that everyone else hasn't noticed yet. I'm in the wrong church. Oh, I'm a priest. I'm a priest to this side. They sleep up. I'm gonna stay right here in the middle of the day. It's the burden of awareness. What is the burden of awareness, class? It's when you notice something that everyone else hasn't noticed. What's the burden of awareness? When you notice something that everyone else hasn't noticed yet. It's called the burden of awareness. That's why 3 people frustrated with you now. That's why they don't talk to you about their problems no more. That's why they don't let you come around. It's because you have the burden of awareness. Everybody's so busy having a party, you the only one realize the wine done ran out. They so busy being happy they finally got somebody where you looking at them saying, now I can see that what it takes for you to keep them happy is going to eventually drain you. So I'm telling you now, this ain't going to be good. Then they think something is wrong with you when 3 of y'all want to yell, I can't help that God show me stuff that I don't even want to see. Am I preaching to anybody? Who you be telling God, why you got to keep showing me this? So now people don't understand the burden you carry of having to smile and be happy, or you're looking at them like this is a snake. I can see they a snake. I can see this ain't God. But God, what do I do when I see what other people don't see? And when I try to show them what I see, they look at me like I'm crazy because they can't see what I see, because I see what he showed me, and what he showed me and what they see is what I see. Am I preaching to anybody? It's called, are you taking notes? It's called the burden of awareness. The party is jumping. The party is jumping. The party is jumping. The party is jumping. They having a good time. You know how y'all do. You know how you did when I did your wedding. You know how you did when I did your wedding. I came to the wedding. You know how I did. I did the wedding, came to the wedding. Then you told me, let's go ahead and get Pastor Mike Jr. picture. Then I came by y'all. So I'm like, all right, cool, that was a good wedding. You hit me with that. All right, man, we're going to holler at you. I ain't even ready to go, but all of a sudden, I know this right here, man, we need you to go on leave. Who I'm preaching to? I'm at the wedding like, what's next? No, you good. God bless you, Pastor Mike. We got you, man. God bless you. Why? Because you're ready for me to leave, because you got an open bar. You know you had wine at your wedding. It was time for the party to start. DJ show up, the organ player leaves, DJ player come in. Look at what happened. Pastor Mike go this way, bartender come in this way, the organ player go that way, the DJ come in this way. What's next? You got good drink going, you got kids laughing, all of a sudden that music come on, and everybody know how to get information. Oh, I know, I'm from Inslee now, don't get it twisted. Because it's a party now, but here's what's happening. Everybody on this side dancing, and everybody on this side having a good time, and the bride dancing with the groom, but it's one person who heavy. Because I can't celebrate like y'all, I can't dance like y'all, because all I see is that we have a problem. And people don't realize that the burden of awareness leads to loneliness of awareness. I'm gonna say this and 3 of y'all gonna catch it. It's lonely being anointed. It is lonely. What is the loneliness of Ooh, awareness. This is critical. The loneliness of awareness is everybody was celebrating, but somebody was carrying weight. Because sometimes leadership means knowing something is wrong before everyone else realizes it. Oh, it's lonely. Oh, it's lonely. I'm finna mess you up, and I pray 3 of you can receive it. Somebody's carrying the weight of the wine being gone, and it ain't even their wedding. I'm gonna preach to y'all. They still sleep over here. I don't think you heard what I said. They are stressing over the wine being gone. I told you 7 minutes ago, it's an embarrassment to run out of wine. They are stressing, and it's not their wedding. See, this is why you have to be selective on who you call friend. Because I am not built to see you struggle and not be at home trying to figure out how I can help you come out. That's why I don't have a lot of friends, because I ain't got the strength to be carrying unnecessary weight. It is lonely praying for folk who don't got the strength to pray for themselves. Lonely when you sit on the phone and listen to all their problems, knowing good and well they not gonna listen to nothing you say back. Lonely when everybody think you got way more money than you actually got, but because you say yes to everybody, they don't realize you just as broke as them. So then they start saying stuff like, see, that's why you my friend, because you got it, but you ain't got no strength to say, I don't have it. I just don't know how to tell y'all no, so I'm finna give you my money and I'm gonna just trust God on the, it's lonely. When you could have somebody if you want somebody, but you don't just want anybody. So instead of just settling for anything, you choose to be by yourself, and folk be talking to you like you need a man or you need a woman. I could have yours if I wanted them. I don't want nobody. It's lonely. It is lonely. It is frustrating. This is where we see that when life runs out, we discover 4 things. You taking notes? You taking notes? Number 1, put this in your notes. The reality of depletion. Michael. The reality of depletion. Look at verse 2. Go to John chapter 2, verse 3a. Look what Mary say. The wine ran out. I like Mary. Mary don't play. Mary, the wine ran out. I'm gonna say it again. The wine ran out. I'm going to say it again. The wine ran out. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the chat and the people in the back. The wine ran out. Pastor Mike, why you keep saying that? Because notice, Mary does not over-spiritualize her issue. Mary does not say, the devil busy. We in here celebrating a wedding, and that devil, like he always do, got the wine ran out. No, that wine is missing for 1 or 2 reasons. That wine is gone because either the servers were irresponsible, or the bride and the groom had low expectation. Michael. Either the servers got the wine and was supposed to give everybody 1 cup, but they were heavy-handed. Who know what I'm talking about? They should have just, but all of a sudden they were, boom, Or the bride and the groom said, we only expecting 100 people, and 400 showed up. I see a problem with both scenarios, because the problem with some of you is you got people who give too much of your stuff away. I had to check somebody in my life this past week because I got a phone call from somebody I had been avoiding, and they said to me, congratulations about something they shouldn't have knew about. I said, oh, that's crazy. Who told you that? They said, so-and-so, man, I'm just so proud of you. I said, number 1, you can't congratulate me and act like you didn't kill me 6 weeks ago. I said, so we're not gonna play that game. You can't not apologize for what you did to me, then show back up saying congratulations, thinking time fixed it. It did not fix it. Access denied. Then I picked up the phone on the other end and said, hey, I'm gonna do you a favor. You got 1 more time to give people access to me who I have taken access from. Well, I ain't think it was that deep. It is. You barely here. God, I gotta stop. So either the servers were doing too much, or the bride and the groom had low expectation. I'm finna run. The bride and the groom said, it's gonna be like 100 people. 400 show up. Ain't enough wine because they had low expectation. Can I free you real quickly? Stop allowing people who don't communicate with you that they want to be a part of your life come and go as they please. Had I been at the wedding when the 101 person showed up, they wouldn't have been able to get in. Because if you don't respect me enough to, I gotta stop before I have church. The season of people coming and going as they please are over in your life. You are too anointed, too gifted. Your intellectual property is too vast. You can't keep allowing people to come and go. Guard your heart. So I see the reality of depletion. Mary says, the wine ran out. Please put this in your notes. You ready? Denial delays deliverance. That's good. This is really good. Denial delays deliverance. Listen to your boy when I say this. The miracle didn't start until somebody acknowledged the problem. So Pastor Mike, if denial delays deliverance, what is denial? Denial is refusing to acknowledge what is actually happening. Deliverance begins the moment truth is confronted. Stop denying it. Denial is the refusal to acknowledge what is actually happening. What is actually happening? What is actually happening? I never get with my oldest son, and he's sitting right there, and I never faked like I got it all together. I was on his head so quick. I was like, you gotta do this better, you need to do this better. Come on, baby, you're getting old, you're finna be gone. In my heart, I was trying to prepare him for life. Like, you're not gonna be here, you gotta be gone, you're gonna be gone, you gotta tighten up, come on, tighten up. Then I never forget it, I saw in his face, he ain't listening to me. He was saying, at one point I texted, I was like, hey, you good? Yes, sir. Every answer was just yes, sir. And it hit me, I had to acknowledge the fact I might lose his honor. So I didn't play the game of, no, he's smelling himself, or the double busy in my child. I said, no, I might be losing his honor because what I think is correction may be disrespect to him. Oh, so you don't want to talk real. And God couldn't fix that till I acknowledged it. Pastor Mike, so you telling me I got to be completely honest with God? If not him, who? If not, you wanna know what I've been doing lately? When people call me or hit me with that text, you know how they hit you? Hey, you good? What you say back? I'm good. You wanna know what I say back now? I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I got these kids, all these kids got stuff going on, making sure Mason's straight, waking up at 4:30, driving all the way over here, not going to sleep till so-and-so. I had to do 4 features the other, what day that was, Cordell? Wednesday, I had to do 4 features, had to do this song for this person, this song for this person. Then the people call back, want me to do so-and-so, so-and-so. On top of McKinley got cheering stuff. Then lady says, I need to do it. Then this person got to do it, but I still got to do church. Then I'm tired. I am exhausted. You want to know what they said to me? I'm praying for you. Because the average person who asks you if you're okay don't really care. I want to say that better. I repent for that. That's not fair. No, that's not fair. The average person who's asking you, are you okay, don't have the answers to fix what your actual problem is. So what do? Because you have become accustomed to people asking, are you okay, but not coming through. You now become accustomed to denying your problems. And when we deny the problem, we postpone the solution. That's heavy. When we deny the problem, we postpone the solution. Why is that important, Pastor Mike? Because I'm trying to get you to realize that many of us are in a season of our life where we just need to tell God what it is. She says the wine ran out. It's critical. Because when you deny the problem, you postpone the solution. Are you listening to me? You cannot heal what you will not admit. You cannot fix what you will not face. You cannot be delivered from what you keep pretending is not there. God is not going to heal who you pretend to be.